Hello there guys, what is going on? Welcome to Pure Trading, the 25th of Feb. This is Friday, the last trading day of the week. So what happened this week? I've got a nice trade for you of the fair value gap that is on the cable, pound versus the dollar. I'll show you that at the end of this video. For now, why didn't this thing just go all the way down? Why didn't we sell the euro? Why is the dollar not strengthening as much? What is going on, guys? What is going on? Euro versus the dollar. It stops right here. It comes all the way down, expecting it to be really smashing down to, like the 110 levels, but that doesn't happen. Everyone's scratching their heads. Why? We still have this. We still have the Ukrainian thing, and it's still going, wild. It's not good at all. However, the stock markets, if you look on the news here, everything is just keeps on going up. So are we in risk off or risk on? What is going on, guys? So euro versus the dollar, prices comes down. There's an extension beyond the mean here, and there's a good level. So we've got our technicals sorted out for us. Fundamentally and sentiment-wise, we feel so nervous buying the bloody euro against the dollar here. So do we pull the trigger? Don't we pull the trigger? That's the question here. The good thing for this one, on the 15-minute chart here, on our trigger chart, we don't get a proper entry. Look at this. So technically we are okay. We don't feel that bad for missing out on this. So there's no fear of missing out. Look at that. The RSI goes down together with the price. Your lower lows and then lower lows. So there is no divergence there, no entry. So we are happy with that one. And then the cable, I'm not going to show you that now. Watch until the end of this video where I'm going to show you the fair value gap, the ICT method, the method that ICT gets in on many of his trades. I'm just copying that because it's, it works a hell of a lot of the time. So it's a good entry method there. So for the yen here, again with this one, selling the dollar versus the yen is what you should do in a risk-off situation. Yeah, because the yen is the best and the strongest of the safe havens, and so is the Swiss franc. So you should be buying that. But what is going on? I showed you here the numbers here. The stock market prices are just going up. So what is going on? So back to the yen here. We see there is an extension beyond the mean at the bottom there, but that was yesterday, and then to buy. So did we get a technical setup there yesterday? So technically, again, yeah, I think I showed you this in yesterday's video. We don't have the RSI divergence there. So we are okay for missing out on that trade as well. Yeah, so no problems there. No need to, kick yourself in the head here. It's fine. You've missed out on that trade. There is no trade based on sentiment, fundamentals, and neither is there a trade based on technicals. And here we go again. We have the CAD. Yeah, the CAD. This is dollar versus the CAD. So on your daily chart here. Again, yesterday prices comes up and then you are in a situation where you could sell. Look at yesterday's candle here. The thing is, selling the dollar again, if you feel uncomfortable doing that in the situation we are in. But do we get a technical entry there? Today there's an extension beyond the mean. We have this as a level there. We have this green candle going up, and we have the red candle here starting up and then coming all the way down. So on your 15-minute, do you have a setup here? And then yes, you do. Yeah, you have the higher highs there. And you have this. Yeah? But that all happened yesterday. So if you didn't get in on this trade yesterday, then could you have got in on the trade there today? So here is another, this is a clue here. That piece here, if I can highlight that there, that piece there actually is what ICT would deem a fair value gap. But we're not going to show you that on this one. We're going to show you that entry on the pound because it looks much more clear on that one. But for me, the valid entry for the beginner strategy was the divergence here that happened yesterday. But that is again selling the dollar against the CAD, which is going against the grain for us here. And then the Aussie versus the dollar on the daily chart. Let's make the chart bigger. So it looks as if we have prices coming all the way down, and then today, this is Friday's candle. Do we want to go up here? Yeah, we have an extension beyond the mean. We have this red candle as a level. So what we can do is highlight this. You see, so it's going against our fundamental bias all the time here. And another clue here with the beginner strategy is we are measuring the wicks here. Yeah, so if it's bigger than say 45 pips or so, or much bigger than the previous ones, then we're not, we're not using that the wick as our level, because usually we'd want to trade inside that wick, much deeper inside that wick. So let's have a look here at the green candle again. Again, prices comes all the way down into the level of importance there, but no entry for us. You can see the RSI is just making lower lows, so nothing going on there. And usually, if something happens on the euro, the Australian dollar versus the dollar, usually the same thing or the same sort of look happens here on our New Zealand dollar. So again, buying here, could we do that? Fundamentally and sentiment wise, no, because we are in a risk off situation. It feels uncomfortable for us to do that. But technically, did we get a setup here? Again, no, because we have the RSIs pointing down as well as the price. So for today, it looks as if we are, safely, snugly, just sitting on our hands. We're not doing anything. We're not taking any trades. However, here is the surprise here on the pound versus the dollar. This one was a good surprise, and this is a shout out to the ICT, the creator of this fair value gap sort of a method of looking at the market completely differently. I am just looking at it at a entry sort of method, something that helps me with the confidence for pulling the trigger. So let's look at this one. Again, we don't really want to buy the pound against the dollar here, not when we're looking at the sentiment. But what we are doing is we can see that we are at a very good level here. This is the candle we are looking at here. Yeah. So this is the Friday candle. So we are at the level of importance here. We can see it. It's just clear that that is a level there. Yeah, it's just clear. And we are extended beyond the mean. However, looking at the Friday candle here, yeah, we don't really see anything of value here. This is the 24th. This was yesterday. We don't see any value here or any clues for us to get in. However, if we go back to the daily here now, this point over here, I'm going to draw your attention to this point here, and you're going to be amazed at this. That is the point we are looking at right here. That is where there is a fair value gap buy entry right in this area over here. Yeah, that happens like overnight for us. There we can see the point, and just look at this, where we are trading it, why we are taking the trades there, why we are interested in this level of importance here. So I'm looking at this orange bit here. This here is the whole fair value gap that ICT is talking about. Yeah, so we're going to zoom in on that, and we're going to look at that more closely here on the 4 hourly. So remember, this is the piece here where we want to buy, and the reason for buying is because of this fair value gap here. So prices are coming down from this point all the way down, and then we see support there. He doesn't like to call it support, and I'm not going to be regurgitating all these things here. If you want to have a look at the entry method, more deeply, you are welcome to go and check out that videos and stuff. So here we are at this level here. Yeah, prices are coming all the way down. It's making lower lows and all of that. But this year, prices are strongly moving up. Yeah, we can see this bars here with no retracements. If we look at this area here, there's retracements coming in. You're going up, you're going down, you're going up. Deep retracements going up, coming down, retracements. But in this area here, you don't see any retracements in that piece there. So there is no retracements up in this piece here. It's just going up straight. So the idea here is for this strong surge up to take out some important levels here. So this needs to be taking out some sort of a high. Yeah, so it's strongly surging up, taking out a high. And before that, it needs to be taking out stops and things that's happening here on the side. Yeah, so all of that needs to happen. But the thing is, I'm trying to draw your attention to this area. Yeah, nothing has been traded in this area. People are going up and they are buying and they are getting in on the retracements. But here, there was no trading. So this is a gap in the market here. So it's a fair value gap. So what we're doing is we are extending that all the way. And just look how perfectly this wick matches up with the beginning, with the lower end here of this fair value gap here. And that is the way you could have easily got into that trade over there. Just by pulling the trigger or by going down to a lower time frame and trying to find some other method of getting into the trade. And the other thing, I was looking at the forex factory here, and we had good news for the dollar today. Yeah, good news. However, we were selling the dollar all the time here. So this is us selling the dollar. Yeah, and the pound was also coming down here, and the Australian dollar is going up. All of that on the sort of news here. Yeah, on good news. You can see the numbers are all green here. So what is going on there, guys? What is going on? I am still going to be bullish on the dollar and looking at all of this as just a retracement. So looking at this on the higher time frames here, just looking at this as a retracement now to actually try and sell the dollar at a much better level. So for me, on the video on Sunday, I'll be looking at the market for next week's trade setups. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and don't forget to trade safely and prosper.